on 12 News. Where are they now?
Thomas Beattie became known around the world as the pregnant man. He now makes the Valley his home in Glendale. But what's happened since we first heard about him more than a decade ago?
Team 12's Tram Mai joins us now with a look at what Beattie has been up to. Hi, Tram.
Guys, a lot has changed for Thomas Beattie since he had his first child. We're catching up with him at his home in Phoenix to see what life is like now and if the spotlight still shines on his story. The year was 2008. The headlines splashed everywhere. Thomas Beattie, the pregnant man.
It was such a whirlwind. It was a crazy time.
Now 45, Beattie calls Phoenix home. He's a stockbroker and does public speaking engagements, many of them in Europe.
I am so happy. I am such a happy person. I've got the life I've always wanted.
But getting to this point wasn't easy. You may remember Beattie's story. He was born a woman, had a double mastectomy, and kept his female reproductive organs. Through a sperm donor, he was able to get pregnant, carry babies to full term, giving birth to 3 kids. Susan, who's now 10, Austin is 9, and Jensen now 8. In 2010, Beattie even posted on his official page right before Jensen was due.
Hey family, friends, supporters, non-supporters. It's me, Thomas Beattie, aka the pregnant man. Well, it looks like today might be the big day that we welcome baby number 3 into this world.
I never thought in my wildest dreams that my story would be viral and I would be publicly discussing the process of getting pregnant and giving birth and starting a family. But in hindsight, it was a great thing.
Over the years, Beattie wrote a book, Labor of Love. He even appeared on a reality TV show that was France's version of Big Brother. In 2012, he filed for divorce from his wife Nancy after 9 years of marriage. It was a bitter divorce, which included him filing a restraining order against his estranged wife. And in 2014, he was arrested for stalking after a GPS device was found on her car. The divorce was finalized in 2015. A year later, he married Amber, now the love of his life.
What attracted me to Thomas was what a great father he was.
And the two have a baby. This time, Amber was pregnant.
What's up with the tube top?
Amber delivering Thomas's 4th child, Jackson, last April.
And I'm a father to 4 beautiful children, and I love my wife to death.
What do you say when people think this is just, your relationship is odd? When they have judgment about your relationship?
And I'm aware that it is different, so I'm sensitive to people and I want them to ask me questions, so I always am very open when they do.
Looking back, Beattie has learned a lot from his experiences, but the hardest lesson learned?
Finding out more about who is really your friend and who you consider family.
And if you think Beattie is done with having kids?
No more babies, right?
I can't answer that question.
Beattie would like to write another book about life with 4 kids, his divorce, finding new love, and the experience as a father. He'd like to do more diversity training and public speaking engagements to bring more awareness about the transgender community, and Beattie even wants to get into acting. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Tram, thanks. It's really a fascinating story.
Yeah, he's got a lot to write about, that's for sure.
He sure does. Heck of a story to tell.